Hi, I'm Greg Denning. A lot of parents ask themselves, and they ask us often, and we get talking about these conversations like, am I smart enough to educate my kids, right? Or to help them get their own education? Because in reality, none of us can educate another person. Education is always individual. It's always personal. But are you smart enough? Are you qualified to help your kid get a phenomenal education? Because we have to help prepare ourselves and our children for an ever-changing future. I mean, we live in such an exciting time in the world's history. Things are changing so rapidly. Literally, in 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, we're going to be using things constantly that don't even exist today. I mean, it's just amazing. There's going to be jobs and careers and businesses and professions, and all these great things built around things that don't even exist yet. And who knows how long before we'll look back and be like, man, I can't believe we had internet that was so slow, or I can't believe we used mobile phones like that. I mean, who knows what kind of inventions are going to be coming? But are you smart enough to help prepare your child for that, to help your child get a phenomenal education? Now, the answer is most likely no. You're not, and nor am I, right? And so you're like, oh no, now what do I do? I'm not smart enough. And here's the difference, right? This is a great lesson. Well, let me back up. Albert Gray wrote a phenomenal essay called The Common Denominator of Success. And I highly recommend that you read that. In The Common Denominator of Success, he said the one difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. That's it. That's the difference. They're willing to do what it takes. And so when we come back to that question of, am I smart enough? Honestly, no. But here's where the dividing line is. Are you willing to do what it takes to get there? Oh, that's exciting. Right? Isn't that wonderful? You're like, yeah, I don't know, but I can find the answers. I can teach my children how to think. That's the most valuable thing you can give them in the future. You can read the great books. You can get the great education and then help them gain their own phenomenal, world-class education. And you can do that. And you start with them as they're learning and growing, and you learn and grow, and you take it to the next level, right? And you learn about the levels of education. There's conveyor belt education. There's professional education, and there's leadership education. And that's the one we want to go for. We want our children to be leaders. We want them to be out thinking and leading. We want to be entrepreneurs and go-getters making a positive impact in the world. Well, there's great things going on. We're so excited about this. We're so passionate about this. We've been reading and studying in this field for over 20 years. And we've created WorldSchoolAcademy.com. And we have courses in there for parents to help them, get prepared and ready to help their kids get a world-class education that prepares them for the future. So whether it's homeschooling or unschooling or world schooling or private schooling or whatever else it's called and all those fancy words out there, it's what you need to help your kids get a great education. So visit WorldSchoolAcademy.com, sign in, get in there, get in the conversation. We'll send you over tons of free training and resources to help you and your family get that awesome education that you long for. There's so much to learn there. It's so exciting. And we don't have to fear the future. We can be excited about the future and what it brings. Reach upwards.